I don't like electric cars.
Wait, what?
For Mercedes Benz, I don't like Tesla.
You said you like the electric cars.
I said I like Tesla. I said a Mercedes Benz. I don't like Tesla.
Well, you gotta like. This is better than a Mercedes Benz.
This is not. I don't want no car that if I gotta charge it for it to work. I didn't want that.
Girl, you need to be grateful that you got a damn car.
I could have just been walking. I would rather walk than
get the car.
Right. You should be happy.
Be grateful.
You can put the keys back in your purse.
Oh, and I will. And don't ask me for nothing else. Oh, you're gonna be happy with that money.
How much is this?
Girl, open it up and stop being ungrateful, because now you starting to be ungrateful where you ain't got to worry about me ever again.
I never said I wanted a Tesla. I always told you I wanted a pink Mercedes Benz.
Okay, well, I couldn't get the Mercedes Benz, so you got that.
This is all you gave me for my Sweet 16 and my golden...
Girl, do you know how much money that is? That's $1,600 for
That's it for my Sweet 16 and my golden birthday?
Well, what did you want?
And then you gave me the truck.
This is the car. It's not the truck. This is the car one. You guys, look.
You can have all your gifts back, because why would you do this? This is my Sweet 16 and my golden birthday, and you gave me a car I didn't even want, and then you gave me little money.
You was being really, really ungrateful.
You can give this to your mom.
Yay!
This is ridiculous.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, guys, is going to be a little different. People have been asking me to do a video on the car that I bought my son, because I did not buy him a super expensive car for his first car. This is my youngest son. He just graduated from high school, and I bought him a car because if you notice on YouTube, on TikTok, you see these parents spending all this money on these first cars for their kids, and I don't necessarily have a problem with that. But I did not do that, and a lot of people have been wondering what car that I buy, because for some reason people may think that I make a whole bunch of money on YouTube, and I do not. This is a hobby for me. I'm just a regular guy with just has a normal regular career, and I don't have a problem with people actually spending money on real expensive cars for their kids. I chose to go a different route because I want my kids to learn to appreciate things and work their way up, and also they need cars to practice with. They're going to get into little fender benders. They're going to play bumper cars for their first cars. There's no need for me to run out and spend $80,000 on a car. Insurance go through the roof for their first car. And I did the same thing for my daughters. I have two older daughters. They're grown now, through college, doing their own thing. I bought them regular, normal cars for their first cars, and they were very appreciative. And now they have their own vehicles that they bought themselves, and they're free to do whatever they want. And not once have they ever mentioned to me that they were unappreciative about the cars that I bought them. I bought my oldest daughter, the first car she had was a Nissan Versa, and my youngest daughter, she had a Malibu. I think it was like a 2006, but it was clean. If I have pictures, I'll put them up here. But the car that I decided to get for my youngest son is this car right here. And this car right here, guys, is a 2013 Honda Civic. Super clean. It has about, when I first got it for my son, it had about maybe 62,000 miles on it, something like that. An older woman traded it in, and as soon as I saw it, I rushed and bought it. Didn't cost, I think it was like 13,000, 14,000, something like that. But this car is super clean, guys, super clean, as you can see. Now, it's not perfect. Don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. It has some little imperfections and stuff on it, but for the most part, it's pretty decent. Like you see right here on the bumper, it has a big gash right there, but that's something I can easily fix. And it has little nicks here and there, but for the most part, this car is super clean. So let's check out the inside real quick. And I'm showing you guys this because I just had the windows tinted for my son. Not too dark, because I don't want them being pulled over for anything silly. But as you can see, the interior of this vehicle is super clean. Now, it does have like a backup camera. And I'm gonna start it up for y'all real quick. So y'all can see, it's due for an oil change. So I gotta get an oil change. As you see, it starts right up. Let me close this door, guys, so y'all can see. This thing is super clean. Has a little digital dash for the most part. Currently has 68,000 miles on it, right there. don't know if you guys can see that. And like I said, man, this car is super clean. Look at this. The lady took care of it. You see the back. You know, air conditioning gets cold. Shut it off. So I'm showing this car because I know right now a lot of kids are graduating and on their way to college. And some parents, you know, hey, if you got it, hey, go ahead and get that Mercedes for your child. There's nothing wrong with that. But I just didn't see the need to do that. This vehicle right here is paid for. They don't have to worry about no car notes. They don't have to worry about anything. I mean, I'm paid the insurance. Insurance on this car is little to nothing. And he's happy, you know, he's super happy. And now that I got the windows tinted, he's super happy about it. Safe, it'll probably last him another 15 years. Like he told me, he said, Dad, I'll drive this car until I can't drive it anymore. He's not, you know, he's not one of those kids where he has to be the one with the most expensive car. He got to have the baddest ride. He's not really into all that. So this car gets the job done. Let's hop in and take it for a quick ride. I have no complaints. My son loves this car. I mean, he be everywhere in this thing. And he was telling me, he was like, Dad, man, I need some tent, man. This sun is burning me up. I was like, all right, I got you. And mind you guys, I'm 6'4", and I have plenty of room in this car. And my son, he's slightly tall too. He's about 6'2". Yeah, he's a kind of small guy, so he has, you know, all the room that he needs. You know, a lot of people worry about, you know, the space in these small cars. It looks small from the outside, but it's actually pretty spacious in the inside. And this is pretty much all he needs, man. Like I said, hold on, I'm gonna show you guys the dash. Hold on a second. There you see, you know, he has the radio. You know, it has a little clock right there. I mean, this thing is nice. At least I think so. The ride's super smooth. So, I mean, you don't have to go out here and spend all this money on these cars, man. It's just unnecessary for a teenager, you know? What I'm hearing is a lot of folks feel like they can't get the safety features they want for their child in older cars. And that's just not true. It's just not true. You just have to look around. You can pay cash for this car. Pay cash for this. Some people might look down on it and say, oh, I would never put my child in something like that. And, you know, that is what it is. See, I don't go by what other people think. You know, some people feel like they got to live up to what the internet expect them to do. And I just don't live by those rules, guys. I do what makes sense in my real life. And a lot of people don't do that. They got to get the likes, and they want people to praise them for buying all this expensive stuff when it's unnecessary. The thing now is buying kids Mercedes or BMWs, and it's just unnecessary. This car gets it done. Gets it done. I hope that answers a lot of people's questions. And if you're a parent and you're wondering what type of car to get your child, this right here is a Honda Civic. It's a base model. Like I said, it doesn't have a sunroof and all that stuff, but it does have Bluetooth, has a backup camera, has all the safety features you would want for your child, and it's inexpensive. It's inexpensive. I don't have a $1,200 a month car note just because I want my child to have this super lavish car for no reason. And again, don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking parents that do it, because some people got money, they can buy their kids, you know, expensive Mercedes and Audi cars as their first car. That's cool. And I could do that if I wanted to just stretch myself out there, but why? Why do that? So leave your comments, guys. What do you think? Did I make a good choice? I was also looking at the Toyota Camry. You guys know I drive a Camry. My oldest son, that's what he has now, the Camry. And yeah, this is it, guys. And I'm super impressed by this vehicle. You know, like I said, it's a 2013. Don't have to worry about the CVT. And even if you do get one with the CVT, Honda and Toyota, their CVTs are different. As long as you service that CVT, you're good to go. So this car right here, man, is perfect as far as I'm concerned. I probably won't have to do too much to it. I mean, it's good to go as is. So leave your comments. If you have any questions, man, leave it in the comments and I'll try to answer them for you. Appreciate y'all watching. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.